Holy crap, guys. We can't seem to go days without a new rumor for the Switch, and we have a big one. And I kind of have an idea of what's going on. I wanted to share these thoughts with you guys, but let me just get right into it and just tell you, right now we have possible launch prices, and they make sense. They fall right in line with what I thought. We have a possible release date, which again makes a lot of sense, kind of where I thought as well. But then we also have the fact that we're going to see region free on the Switch, which is amazing. And we have this Ubisoft CEO kind of laying some groundwork for a big reveal of a game. And I'm going to get right into that now. That's the first thing we're going to cover. I'm going to go ahead and read this quote. I'll put it up here on the screen for you guys. We're going to read this quote real quick from the CEO. So here we go. This is from the Ubisoft CEO sharing his feelings about the Nintendo Switch, okay? Now this is important. In that quote, he says, with the Switch's unique capacities and design, Nintendo could again redefine the way we play games. Sounds pretty good. The Switch is accessible at its core and will give people the freedom and the pleasure to share more experiences and play anywhere at any time. The Ubisoft teams developing games for the Switch are inspired by these new possibilities, and I'm really happy that we're able to continue doing great things with Nintendo. In addition to Just Dance 2017, oh boy, I think there's at least one game that will definitely surprise you. Interesting, so there's one game that's going to surprise us. Now, it's Ubisoft, and they have a few games that are very big to a lot of people, Assassin's Creed being one of them, and Ghost Recon being the other. Now, I had this thought, okay, what if Ghost Recon launched on the Switch? Because Ghost Recon is out next year, early next year, either February or March, and if it can come out in that March release date, that would be massive. If you put Ghost Recon, this is a big statement right out of the gate. Ghost Recon goes to the Switch, but it also goes to the PS4 and the Xbox One. And that's huge. That is really big. They don't have to crossplay or anything, but if you show right out of the gate that these AAA games are able to go on either, that is worth hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars for Nintendo to put in. If they need more development time, if they have to hire people to make this happen, this is big for Nintendo to do. They need to basically make a statement right out of the gate saying, yes, these big third-party games that are on the PS4 and the Xbox One can also be on the Switch. Assassin's Creed would be another one, but of course Assassin's Creed is now on a 2-year launch cycle, Watch Dogs being on the opposite side. So it would have to wait until October, late October, early November to see Assassin's Creed. But even if they just announce it, and say, look, Assassin's Creed is going to be on all 3 systems, in the Switch, PS4, Xbox One. And that would be enough, I think, for a lot of third parties to follow suit if the Switch can move consoles. That's what's going to come down to. The Switch has to put a number of consoles out there and sell them so that third parties understand, yes, I can make money from this. The other game, of course, other than these two, that I had thought, and it's been kicking around the internet a lot, is Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now, the first one I played on, I think it was on the original Xbox. I remember playing it. It was also on the computer. There was this weird streaming service I used. Oh, this is a long time ago. Weird streaming service I used is like games on the go or something. It was on the computer. Or GameTap. It was GameTap. I remember that. Old service at the time. But that was one of the games they gave us for free if you just try it out. It was that and Psychonauts. Awesome. So I tried it, and it was a fun game. I continued playing it and finished it on the original Xbox. Good game. And there is a big cult following for this. However, if it is Beyond Good and Evil 2, yes, it's unique. It will pull people to it. However, it won't pull the people to the Switch that Nintendo doesn't already have. Okay? The people that are coming for Beyond Good and Evil 2 more than likely are already with Nintendo from the Wii U with Bayonetta 2, just games that are like kind of off the trail essentially. You know, they're not the standard AAAs. What Nintendo needs to do right now is pull the mainstream to the Switch, not pull the niche gamer who plays these kind of off the beaten path games. You know, they need to pull the Ghost Recon fans, the Call of Duty fans, the Madden fans. These are all big money makers for Nintendo. If they can pull these people, you gotta kind of cut that. I mean, you can keep the people who enjoy Bayonetta and Beyond Good and Evil. That's fine, but you have to put this money in play for the big games. They have to come to the Switch. So, if my money was on anything for it to make sense, it's Ghost Recon 2. It's the new Ghost Recon. However, I do feel like it will be Beyond Good and Evil 2 because there's already been leaks and talks about it. And if that's the case, I'll play it. It'll be fun. But I think they're making a mistake. So the next big thing that we heard here, I got my little page up open over here, is it's going to be region free. The Switch is going to be region free, which is good because you'll be able to buy games that don't get localized if you know Japanese, or a lot of them at times have English menus and then English subs, so you can read what's going on and then play it still. But the big thing is you can actually get, because a lot of times we might get a game that's censored here but not in Japan, you can get the uncensored copy. Now, that's not necessarily to say that would be in English. However, like Bravely Default, I know took a lot of crap for being over here censored, but if it's uncensored, it could be a big moneymaker as well for Nintendo, because then you could have people buying in the West here. You'll be selling people basically on both sides. So region free is great. It's good for everyone. It gives us options and choices. So good job, Nintendo. Now the big thing, price. The price, there's 3 different SKUs right now that people are thinking are going to come out. There's the base one. It's going to launch, this is what the rumors say. It's going to launch at $260. That's just for the unit. Of course, the dock, and it basically everything you need to play it. $260, no games. Now, the other bundle that's out there right now is the Mario bundle, where it will come with a Mario type game. We don't know if it will be a Mario Kart or the new Mario. That would launch at $300. The big one, the big bundle that honestly, looking at what's in it, makes sense. I would probably buy it. It's the Zelda bundle. And the reason I would buy it, alright, so it's a little pricier. It's $340, but it comes with Zelda, obviously, which is, all intents and purposes, is going to be a $60 game. But it also comes with the Pro Controller, which, if you're a couch gamer and stuff, more than likely, that's going to be what you want. You want your Pro Controller. You don't want to mess with these Joy-Cons that detach and everything. You want your Pro Controller that we all know and love, essentially from the Wii U. It looks very similar. And $340 isn't bad, considering Pro Controller's probably 50, 60 bucks, game's 60 bucks, and then the system would be 260. You're saving like 30 bucks. Not bad. And who's to say that the Switch doesn't have a cool, color scheme or something to it? Zelda themed, it could be cool. Have a Triforce on there. And another small note, Nintendo is going to be including an NFC ID card, which tells us that yes, the system will have NFC capabilities, which lets you transfer things from like touching it or holding up to it. And the idea is you can transfer content, save games, things like that. So you don't have to take your Switch if you don't want to over to a friend's house. Although it's odd because it's built for that. But if you want, you can actually take this NFC card and you can actually back your stuff up, which is cool. So you could back it up and then put it away somewhere. And they're going to sell them separately once they come with the system. Reports are they're going to sell it separately, about $10 a piece. Not bad. And you can actually take that over to your friend's house, and there'll probably be options where you can pull, just your save game or your Mii character, or even at this point downloaded content, which is big. So if you have a game that you downloaded, I guess you want to take over to a buddy's house, you would touch it, remove it from yours, take it over, play it, take it back, bring it with you. Not a bad idea. And I kind of like that idea. They are forcing it to where it's going to be kind of on the go. I don't mind that because I don't take a lot of my stuff anywhere. So the Switch would probably stay in front of my TV. I don't know why I would take it anywhere. With my luck, I would take it with me out of the house the one time and it would break. But you know what, NFC, that's a cool idea. I want Nintendo to innovate, and this is something that's different, and it's a great idea. So guys, which bundle would you buy? I personally would buy the Zelda one. Might as well get everything while I can all at once. Maybe I'll get a cool paint job. Also, which game do you think Ubisoft is developing for the Switch? Do you think it's Beyond Good and Evil 2? Do you think it's Assassin's Creed? Do you think it's Ghost Recon? Or is there one I missed? Leave it down in the comments. Let me know. Like the video if you liked it. And I will see you guys next week, or at this rate, 2 days from now with more rumors. But either way, I'll be talking about them on camera. So check me out. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date on anything with the Switch. And also, take a look at some of my other stuff on the channel. I do a lot of Dragon Ball Z stuff and other video game things. So, till next time, I'll see you guys later.